Are you frustrated by being knocked out by opponents? Or are you tired of getting knocked out badly every time you play in a fight, even though you are playing well in comparison? Is your rank too low to be mocked? So don't worry, here I'm going to explain everything to you about Brawlhalla and you can improve yourself in that way. Here are some basic mistakes you can fix with these 10 methods. Not understanding the game at all. This is the main reason you may lose the game. You try to knock the opponent with heavy attacks while the damage indicator is white and you are already on red or beyond. So be careful what is going on here. You should be deal damage first and then think of knocking out. Not understanding of combos. The combos really play a good role in gameplay. You can deal much damage with a good combo chain and ensure you create pressure on the opponent. So please carefully understand how to use combos. You can use your surrounding to ensure that you can deal with more combo hits by knocking enemies back attacks, and when the opponent bounces back you can chain longer combos. Here are 3 types of combos: string, classic and true. What are those you can find on internet, and thanks to Mitsuki for this detail. Understand your fight style. There is a list of weapons you can have, from heavy to lightweight, fast attacking to slow and high damage. No matter the legend you use, you can have all the light attacks of weapons, so it is up to you how you wanna play it. For example, I'm good at Ada because I'm good at spear and blaster, so I am good at doing damage with blaster's neutral attack and in both weapons. Ada can seriously go in mid-air in neutral heavy attacks, so you must understand how you wanna fight. A good offense with defense is also good in a fight. Learn to use dodge. You should know how to use dodge. That can work on both ground and mid-air. So if you know how to use it well, you can perform signature heavy attacks with it as well. Carefully observe how you can bypass the hitbox and practice it. So in the match you can avoid damage. You can go into training and notice how the AI avoids the attack. Set the AI difficulty on evasive and practice to see how it behaves, not set on chosen. Count your jumps. You have a limitation on how many heavy attacks and jumps you can perform until you touch the ground or slide on the wall. And if you run out of jumps, your character starts sweating. So in case if you want to ring out your opponent by dealing high damage and knock them out in one go, you can drag your opponent on edge and ensure they run out of jumps and can't reach the edge to remain in the match. Learn to throw weapons. Throwing weapons can work same as a spike balls, boomerang, bomb and mine. And you should know you had to throw the weapon to gain a little time where you can disable the opponent by either forcing them to waste their dodge or go into position where you can deal more damage. Improvement is not all about winning. You have to learn how you are improving. If you keep focused on winning, that ain't gonna improve you. You need data on how much you have progressed. The knockouts, accidents and falls are just describe your performance. The real data is shown in damage taken and deal. From here you can compare how much damage you have deal while you avoided damage. That doesn't mean you start winning a lot suddenly, but this gives you an idea of where you are making a mistake. Fixing a mistake is a guarantee of success. So instead of focusing on just winning the game, focused on taking the least damage and dealing the highest damage. And if you are in free for all, ensure you have good damage and least damage, but compare it to yourself from previous match. But in friendly 2v2 or ranked 2v2, compare it to everyone. This opens a lot of understanding of the game. Learn to use heavy attacks as offensive defense. That is a good thing you should learn. Spamming a single move just because someone is making the same mistake is a great counter. For example, Oran's rocket lands forward heavy dash or Red Raptor's orb forward heavy attack. We can use Ada's blaster forward attack. This is a good counter attack. Use a hitbox in training to know where is the hitbox and hurtbox. Don't get frustrated. Don't feel frustrated that you lost a match. Just appreciate your opponents. Because if you keep accepting that opponent can be defeated with anger, then the opponent is having a worse day than you. The simple thing you should understand is that your opponent is good at fighting and you should improve too. Just think about yourself. If you are matched with someone who is keep causing accident for itself or just not good enough, is that satisfying for you? Exactly. So feel the satisfaction in the fight and don't feel the frustration. Learn from the last matches. Go to the replay and see what makes you lose and how the opponent knocks you out. So next time if you have ever been in a match in the same situation, you know where to keep the eye and ensure don't fall into a trap. And also learn that mistakes opponent can make and you can take advantage of them. So learn from your opponents as well. Don't be a dumb who can win without learning. Just learn from your opponents and prove yourself. The higher your ego you will have, the harder for you to win. So be humble and learn from your opponent's victories and your mistakes. These are the 10 mistakes everyone makes while playing Brawlhalla. Hope you understand how to improve yourself, and if you like to support us, here is PayPal and UPI on the screen. Hope you may like our future work, and thanks for watching, I guess.